Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily starter, let's talk about how we can ensure that we stay on course to hitting our goals in life, right? Regardless of all the madness going on, regardless of all the negativity in the air, I believe strongly that there is a way we can cultivate success and ensure that we hit our target regardless. Hello friend, this is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello friend, I believe strongly that anybody that's going to succeed at anything at all in life will have to develop, this kind of mental resilience, right? Your mind has to be strong, some call it the mind of a warrior, right? The idea is that you are mentally sound, that you're able to build resilience in your mind, and that will help you to overcome a lot of obstacles. You already know that, you don't get anything done in life without being willing to go the extra mile. A lot of times we underestimate the amount of, not just the raw power now and strength people bring to the table, but we also tend to underestimate the amount of mental fortitude that is required in order to succeed. You see, if you're going to succeed in your career, in life, in your academics, in a business, whatever it is you spend your time doing, if you're going to have success at the end of the day, you are going to, see the need for you to stand firm in your beliefs and the things you want to push through, right? Because a lot of times, you're going to get a lot of negativity in the air, bad press here and there, opposition, active opposition, and a lot of things might just not work in your favor. But in the midst of it all, we have to find a way to maintain mental toughness that allows us to keep the goal in our mind at all times, and regardless of what is going on, we just hold on strongly onto that, right? I think that, all things considered, one way by which you can begin to build up some kind of mental strength, right, is that at all times you have to, keep track of what is in your control and what is not in your control, So you ask yourself, like, what am I responsible for right now? Regardless of what is going on and, and all that, what can I still control? What is in my control? What can I have an impact? Right? What areas can I still have an impact, all things considered? So when you are able to identify your own small piece of the whole universe where you do have some control, where you can exert, your authority, that gives you an empowered feeling and allows you to swing into action. When you feel things are out of control, it's hard for you to make any meaningful contribution, because once something is not in your control, your instinct is to just cower away in one corner, right, while things sort themselves out. Okay, but on the other hand, if you're able to say, okay, you know what, there's nothing I can do about this big thing going on out there. There's nothing I can do about this other thing. This one is not my control. But what is in my control? What can I do? Right? And when you give that question some thoughts, so I'm not saying just say what's in my control, nothing, then you go and cry. No. Really think about it. Really give it some thought, right? When you do that, you realize that, okay, I can't control all of this thing, but this little thing is in my control. I can control this, I can control that, right? A lot of times you realize that there's nothing you can do about the bigger picture, but you can control your own reaction. Like, you don't have to react in a certain manner, okay? Danger is real. Whatever is going on out there is real, but becoming afraid is a choice. You consciously choose to be afraid. And you get to a point whereby you develop yourself to a level whereby things happen and you choose not to be afraid, right? Because once fear gets into the equation, you tend to overestimate what is going on and you put you at a disadvantage. The situation doesn't change, but your reaction to the situation goes a long way to determine your response, right? A lot of times the problem is not the problem. The problem is your reaction to the problem. So your reaction to the problem now has put you at a disadvantage now that has knocked you out mentally. You have to understand that the battles of life are fought and won in the mind, first of all. You have to understand that success comes to you if your mental strength is stronger than the obstacles you will face on the road. For example, you want to make a meal, for example, there could be obstacles. Maybe you're running out of gas, or at some point, some condiments you need for the meal, you run out of them, you have to, make look for an alternative or a substitute, for example. So whatever you face on the road, if it's stronger than what your mind can handle, you are done. You understand? All right. But if you're able to say, no, this is in my control. This is in my control. I can control that. I can control that. I can make an impact. This. And once you understand that, you give yourself an advantage. Then the second thing you need to do is to ask yourself, what is that one action that I can take today that will make this a success? So too many things are wrong, too many things are bad, no problem. But I have a 10-year goal. This is my 10-year goal. And if I can get this one thing done right now, like don't worry about yesterday's failures, don't worry about yesterday's shortcomings, right? But I've got today. Today is in my hands. And whatever I do today will shape my future, right? So what is that one thing I can do? So remember, you're taking back control by asking yourself, what am I responsible for? What is within my control? What area can I make an impact? Once I solve that one, the next thing I need to ask myself is, what action do I need to take right now that would lead me to success? So if I look back at today, if I think back on what I've done today, I'll tell myself, yes, I succeeded on that day because I was able to do this one thing. So in the midst of all the craziness going on out there, in the midst of all the madness going on out there, you have to develop mental strength and keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on what really matters. And if you can work out what really matters, in no time you find out that you are able to attain the success that you want. Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day.